Hello, here we have Lawrence Hodge at 151 Bixby, and he's going to tell us about his garden. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Lawrence, and your garden.
Well, I'm 70 years old and been gardening for like about 40 years. I got into intense gardening in 1982 for its vegetables and fruits and stuff like that, but it's always been an obsession of mine, and I'm just, I've taken everything here. We had nothing out here before, and we've put all this in, and I'm constantly out here changing plants, different times of the seasons,
Okay, nice.
making it all beautiful.
We'll take a little look here.
Uh-huh.
So here we have
There you go.
these ones here. Can you tell us which is your oldest plant and your youngest plant?
The oldest plant is the bonsai palm tree here. It's like probably 20, I would say 20 to 25 years old.
Very beautiful.
Isn't that? Yeah, just been working it. It's starting to. It was much smaller, and as you can see, it's growing in its little steps up, coming
Wonderful.
along really good. Then all the colors are all annuals that I put in probably about a couple months ago, and they're all just blooming
This one
really
here,
nice
wow.
now.
Look at this nice,
Australian
beautiful-
tree fern.
Wow.
And that I just, as you can see, it was all down here, and over the years it has grown
Beautiful.
that high.
And over
This
here,
is a African daisy. As you can see, it really blossoms, and what I do to keep the blossoms coming, old ones like this, I'll come along and cut those off, and that gives the plant energy to produce new ones. Cherry blossom tree, that was a bonsai tree right here, but here it is. It's grown into a full tree.
and then what are these special plants here?
This is a poppy that Jamai bought to me, and as you can see, it's growing real well, and we have some poppies coming right here
Came from the City College.
from the
lab
City
house.
College. These are the dahlias. They're bicolored. They'll get like 18 inches tall with big old 8 to 9 inch heads on them, multicolored.
Wonderful.
Uh-huh. As you can see, plants everywhere. That's our beautiful cymbidium. That one there has been budding for like 6 months now.
Wow.
I mean, it's unreal.
And this is your,
Our apple blossom tree, and with not much rain this year, we didn't get much blossoms.
oh right, I see. And
As
this
you
is
can
the
see.
same another apple blossom here.
That's a cherry blossom.
Cherry
And
blossom.
the difference is the flowers, the white flowers are the apple blossom, and the pink are all cherry blossom trees.
And like to say the neighbors got one as well.
Yes, he does.
Like to point out that Lawrence here with his beautiful garden has inspired all the neighbors to work on their gardens. All of them down each house, going down a couple of houses on each row, and this has been something we've been working on for years. And the rest of the community loves to come and check out the front garden, and they look at all the plants, and it's ever changing year after year. There's been over 20 years of gardening done in this little area, and it's been quite wonderful. What do we have here growing on the
Sweet peas.
Okay, we
So
got sweet
ornamental
peas.
sweet peas, beautiful scent, really, just really beautiful. I started them as seeds last year, summertime, and I built a greenhouse, as you see when we go into the backyard, and I started them inside the greenhouse during the winter time because I needed a greenhouse to keep them warm, but they needed to be outside.
Okay.
So these are started from seeds, and as you see, I'm training them to just climb up the trellis here.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for showing us your wonderful front yard.
Oh, you're welcome.
Very
You're welcome.
lovely. All the little beautiful details.
There you go. I know, look at it. And this cactus, it's just a succulent. It started out, it's actually two. There's one there, and then there's this one. It started little, and it's just climbing on up. And these are all, like I say, they've been out here a while, so our snapdragons are going away.
Okay.
And when they go away, we'll just add new ones in.
Wonderful.
And these are all violas. All the
Nice.
pretty little violas, and more succulents here. My succulent garden, I've been into succulents for like 3 years now. Otherwise, it
Okay.
was just all regular plants and vegetables.
Wonderful.
it's coming along pretty cool.
Very beautiful. Very
Mhm.
beautiful.
And that's our cymbidiums. We have probably about 9 cymbidium plants, and this is our dahlia, tree dahlia. I started this from leaning up a dry piece of bamboo like this one, and here it is now. Years later, it's a massive dahlia tree, and it's wherever you cut off, you can see you'll have a new one.
So
Grow
you just
from there.
you basically just had a piece and you just set it right on the ground.
Set it right on the ground, and it
grew out.
rooted. And it was
Wow.
a dry piece I had over the years.
Wow.
And this, during the later on, this will have beautiful pink flowers on it, and it grows really tall.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yellow rose there.
Uh huh.
Nice.
Cool.